Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Monday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. My name is William Michael Forbes. I'm a spiritual medium. It is Monday, January the 23rd, 2023. Today I have with me the energy of the Ascended, who want to discuss the concept of making up your own mind and guarding it well. It's so important that we learn to understand the concept of making our own minds up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. I got the other device up here running. It's a brand new, beautiful day. We got some sunshine here in Toronto. It's really nice for a change to have some sunshine to guide us through the day, isn't it? So here we go. Wonderful. Yeah, so we are at a very exciting time in human collective unconsciousness. Like literally, we get to decide if we're going to continue suffering as a species or if we're going to elevate ourselves as a species. There is, yeah. Hi, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Just waiting for everything to get up and running here. There we go. Hello, Hassan. Good morning. Good morning, Khan. How you doing? Alicia. Yes. Hi, Kira. Hi, Vertical. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Alessandra. Good to see you. Welcome to the realm of love. I know, guys. So for those of you that are on TikTok, I will try and speak a little louder because I understand that the microphone is not working properly. So I will be purchasing a new microphone today, and it'll be used for you guys on TikTok so you can hear as loudly and as clearly as you're designed to. Hi, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know that. I really appreciate it. Yes, they do. Jenna, just, understand when people leave their body, they are not dead. They just do not have a physical medium of expression. The word death is a very bad choice of words to describe a process of a movement in consciousness, right? And once you understand that it's simply a movement in consciousness, yes, she does hear you. They do hear you, but not in physical words. They don't hear your voice. They hear your thoughts. And if you can train yourself to be sensitive enough to sit down, relax your body, allow yourself to become open and receptive, and think to them. They hear thought waves. They're not in a physical body, so they don't hear physical sound waves. They hear the frequency of thought, but they do not hear the frequency of sound waves. They cannot come back into the physical body they already had, but their consciousness still exists. Yes. So when you think to somebody that you love that's left the physical dimension, think to them. Don't speak to them so much, but think to them. They can still hear thoughts because thoughts are not a physical frequency. It's an energy frequency that's much higher than biology. A lot of people are waiting to hear them speak in physical words, but if you listen, you can hear them in thought. If you really open your awareness up, you can hear them communicate back to you in thought, right? You are not just a 5-sensory being, you're a multi-sensory being. Good morning, guys. Hi. Hi, Brittany. Good to see you. Hi, Sebastian. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. As I slowly work through this process of understanding the different platforms and how to interface with you all simultaneously on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, please bear with me as I gain the necessary skill to technically make this a little bit more pleasant for everybody on all platforms. Hi, YouTube. Hello, Vertical. Hi, Polly. Good to see you. Yes. Hi, who we got over there? We got we got Christina. Hi, Christina. Good to see you. Good morning. So when the Ascended came to me this morning, they said to me, it's important people realize they have to learn to make their own minds. The early learning process that you went through as children in a biological body that was very young, the learning process of acquiring a personality was only designed to give you enough self-awareness to begin to generate and create your own personality, your own mind that's unique and distinctly yours, not simply a collage of everybody else's thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and opinions, but that you as awareness have the capacity to create a whole new mind for yourself. Many of you are wrongly believing that the personality that you think you are is who you are. It is not. It is simply the electromagnetic vehicle and the construct of a personality that you work through in this physical dimension. But it is designed by nature to be amenable to change by you. Thoughts, memories, emotions are subjective to your influence. You can change thoughts, memories, and emotions as a function of your will. So you do not have to be bound by the personality that you think you are, conditioned to think and feel and believe certain things because your environment has given you that information in your mind. You simply accept that. You came here to be a unique, creative individual. In order to do that, you must learn to function as a creator over your own thinking process, over your own memory process, over your own imaginative faculties. The capacity that you have to be able to create your own mind is very essential in the function of creation, so that you can be liberated and free to create your life in the fashion that you need to create your life. Yes. They're saying, many of you, once you start to make the distinction between your thoughts and your awareness, when you begin the process of making a distinction between your thoughts and your awareness, recognizing that you are aware of your thoughts, that you are not your thoughts, but that you are aware that there is thought in your biological system, and that you, as a function of your own intelligence, may enact an authority over your mind to generate thoughts, ideas, and information so as to create a unique mind, which will create very differently than other beings. And while as awareness, you have come into this physical body as a unique individual, your mind also is to be made into a unique individual, not exclusively by the sensorial world. Many of you allowed yourself to be given a personality by this world, and you accept that as who you are. It is not who you are. It is simply a collage of information, sensorial data, formed and stored in your physical brain that you can utilize and interact with in the function of learning to create. The emotions that many of you often feel that seem to be confusing are because many of the thoughts and ideas in your mind are in contradiction to who you are as an individual, as a soul, as an awareness. You know, you can affect change over your mind very deliberately and very intentionally. You can affect change over your mind very deliberately and very intentionally. And when you begin the process of creating your own unique personality, not simply accepting the one that the world has manufactured for you by bombarding you with ideas and information, but that you manufacture your own personality with your own ideas and thoughts and understandings about what is good and what is not good, what is right and what is less right, what is more right. At that point in your consciousness, where you are beginning to sculpt and shape the function of your thinking as an act of your will, you then begin to create your own mind, which will have its own unique way of producing creatively in this physical world. There is a simple matter too that you must understand, that your mind, when you have it under your control, you must guard it well. Be very mindful of what thought you will allow to stream into your mind, and be mindful of what thought you will stream out for your mind. For what comes in and what goes out both have causal relationships in your experience of this physical dimension. You came here to comprehend and understand that you are a creating intelligence. You are a creating intelligence using a medium of matter and information and energy in the function of creation. That you are a creating intelligence. that can alter time, space, and matter in levels and ways you have not even begun to grasp. Generally speaking, there are some exceptions in your physical world right now that do understand the function of creation at very high levels, where they can seemingly do superhuman functions of behavior with their bodies. On just a simple level, you can see the body can be immersed in boiling water and not burn, immersed in ice and not freeze, and many other such feats. But again, this is a demonstration of consciousness over matter. When a level of expertise is achieved in your understanding that you can affect change and influence time, space, and matter deliberately, then your function of creation takes a whole new realm of experience. You begin to realize that you are not that body, that this world is simply a projection screen upon which you manifest functions of creation via your thoughts and your energy, which are your emotions. Your emotions are your energy. And if your emotions are of a certain constitution, they will create very specific things. If your emotions are of another constitution, they will create other things. All emotion organizes your experience of this physical dimension. Now, this being said, it's important you also understand, as a non-physical entity working through a physical medium, you also have access to information outside of the world of the five physical senses. That is, the information that you are gaining from the world is but one layer of information available to you from an infinite spectrum of information. And that through your awareness, your capacity to shift your attention outside of time and space, you can then begin to access information. And yes, those levels of information that you call loved ones and dear ones that are not in a physical medium, but are on another medium of energy. Yes, you may adjust your awareness to begin to perceive beyond the five physical senses. And you live beyond the five physical senses all the time anyway. In the very function of awareness, you are non-physical. In the mere observation of your thoughts, you are non-physical, and your thoughts are non-physical. The only mechanism allowing thought to function as a creative expression is the emotional energy attached to them. That is, all thought that has an emotion will in fact influence the functions of matter, time, and space in a specific way, unique to the thoughts and ideas employed with certain qualities of emotion. And it's very fascinating. Yes. So we're at this time now where we are waking up. We have to wake up beyond the confines of our personalities, who we think we are, who've been trained to be by the environment. And it doesn't matter what your body is constituted of, but your awareness is so important to awake yourself up, to awaken yourself to the understanding you are a spiritual consciousness, an awareness working through a physical medium called the body, working through an astral realm of energy called thought, and an energy field called emotion. Thought structures emotion very specifically and causes very precise effects in our biology and in our environment. There is not one experience in your world around you that is not connected to an emotional energy of one form or another. As you gain this insight and understanding that you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions, you are not your biology, you use these elements, these layers of creative consciousness in order to articulate the function of creation. So you gain an understanding of what you are as a creating intelligence, how you use thought, how you use emotion, how you utilize energy through the body, how you utilize matter. When you gain an understanding of that, you begin to grasp your creative function, that you're not simply a physical body. You are not simply a collection of thoughts. You are much greater than these things, and they are all susceptible to your influence. Hello, Ahmed. Hi there, guys. Good day. Hi, Brisbane. Good to see you. Hi, guys. Yes, that's correct. You can do that. So yeah, so once you start creating your own personality, once you start to realize that most of the thoughts in your mind aren't even yours, then you can start to decide, what thoughts do I want to have in my mind? You have to make that decision. We've been so trained by the environment, by our conventional systems, that somebody's going to teach you what to think, what to say, what to believe. And a lot of the confusion and emotional instability that's in our species collectively right now is because you do know who you are, and a lot of the information you're getting conflicts with who you truly are. You know, it tries to make you to be this way or be that way when you have already come in with an understanding of who you are. The process of learning to sort through the information in your mind to reject what does not fall into alignment with who you are as a creating intelligence, to begin to remodel your mind into the image and likeness that best represents who you are as a sentient being learning the function of creation. And in that process of learning that, of learning how to create your own thinking mind that does what you think it to do, when you want it to think it and when you want to do it. When you come to that awareness, you start to get free of what the world has made you believe you're supposed to be rather than what you actually are. In that process of differentiating yourself from your mind, they say that we move our consciousness to a realm of information that's beyond the five senses. That is, when you start to open up to the realms of consciousness above the frequency of thought and biology, time and space, you can perceive information that's not readily available to you in that physical body. They're stressing too, it's really important you understand that once you start creating your own mind, it's important that you guard it well. By guard it well, they mean that you do not allow any thoughts in your mind that do not support and sustain a practical reality that you wish to live by. But that you understand any suffering that you're experiencing is your creation, as is any benefits. If you are living in fear, you will only create very specific results in your life from fear. If you're creating with the energy of love, you'll create very specific things again. Many of you are believing that you are functioning independent when you're operating in fear or anger or rage. You think that these are effective ways of creation, but anger, fear, and rage create very specific manifestations in your biological experience and in your collective experience as a species. Whereas the functions of energies, frequencies such as love and compassion and kindness have very different effects in time, space, and matter. And it's by the outcome that you will know it. An act of violence is coming from a vibration of anger, of rage, of fear. And those are the only two energies primarily that you can work with, fear or love energetically. Is your mind constituted with thoughts of fear or thoughts of love? For thoughts create very specific energies in your creative experience. And we're at that point right now, collectively, where we are influencing this entire planetary system with our collective consciousness. We are doing it. We are interacting not just with this planet, but we interact energetically with the sun and the other planets. You know, we think in such small terms. If you believe you're just a body, then you're going to feel pretty limited and pretty small, but you're not your body. You're not your mind. You are a soul. And they keep saying this over and over and over again to me. This is the wake up time. It's time to wake yourselves up. Hi, guys. Hi, Heather. Love and light to you, too. Thank you so much. Yes, we are all working on a higher plane of energy and reality. Thank you so much. Can you tell me how somebody's asking on TikTok, can you tell me how my dad is doing, please? He passed when I was 18. He says the connection of love remains unbroken. Your fear is that it is broken. He says, understand that the connection of love remains intact. Time and space cannot break a connection that is based in infinite experience. Yeah, he wants you to really embrace your life more fully with love. He wants you to really embrace your life more fully with love. And he's showing me a picture of a mountain and a lake like he's showing me this mountain and this lake, and some sort of a tree stump that sits there. He's asking where the tree is. I don't know that. He's saying, where is the tree? He wants to know where the tree is. He misses that place. But it's yeah, he's just showing me these beautiful mountains and this beautiful long lake through them. And the tree. It looks like it was a birch tree from the way the stump appears. But please say that, yeah, he wants me to communicate very firmly to you that the love remains, period. The love will always remain. When we think of ourselves in terms of just a physical body, things can seem pretty finite because bodies have a different process of experiencing reality at this level, and it remains at this level. You as a soul don't. We don't remain here when the body ceases to function. Thank you for that question, Sebastian. Really appreciate it. And for those of you that are giving me gifts on TikTok, thank you very kindly. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. I'm just scrolling down. Good morning, William. Would you please connect with my grandmother, Maria? She has a message for me. There's a question mark on the end of that. She wants you to push forward with that. She's trying to push you forward into something that you've been hesitant to go towards. She's saying she wants you to push forward. She's been trying to push you forward into this thing that you've been weighing in your mind. You haven't fully committed to it yet. She wants you to push forward into that. She's saying something about the family gets bigger. The family will get bigger. She's been trying to push you forward in this. Let your reluctance go. It's funny. I keep getting pictures of cherubim. She's sending me pictures of, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, it's an artist named Raffaello who painted cherubim, and she's sending me pictures to my mind of these beautiful cherubim in your life, like innocent beauty. Innocent beauty is what she's trying to communicate to you, that you still have that innocent beauty that she loves so much. And yeah, she loves so much. Understand, when people leave the physical medium of expression, they don't cease to exist. They cease to exist from a physical perspective. They cease to exist from that perspective, but in consciousness, they still exist. Our misconceptions about consciousness in life are really challenging for humanity at the present moment. Question from Ellen. Hi, Ellen. I'm under a tremendous amount of pressure and change. How do you calm the anxiety and catch it all quick? This is great. In our 102 Masterclass, we deal specifically with teaching people how to liberate old emotions from the body. So the anxiety you're feeling, Ellen, is something that's stored in your body, but based in your mind. The thinking process in your mind is what's stimulating the sensation of anxiety in your body. When you can alter the thinking process in the mind, you'll experience an immediate change in the body. And one simple way to do that right now, Ellen, is just literally to take a slow, deep breath. And when you exhale, give your mind and your body permission to completely relax. Remember, our bodies are designed and our minds are designed to follow our instructions. They're designed that way. Whoever started telling people you can't control your emotions filled your mind with shit. You have absolute authority over your thoughts and your emotions. And if you don't think you do, it's only because you've not been trained in a process that teaches you that. You did not come here to suffer. Your body will do everything. Look at my body. I tell it to pick these glasses up. It does it. It does what I think it to do. It's designed that way. Your body's designed to be your servant. But the body will also react to your mind as if it's an external environment. So the pressure that you're under and the thoughts that pressure is connected to, use your breath, breathe slowly and deeply, and just give permission to the thoughts and the body to be still as you exhale. They taught me that always on the exhale is where you can train your mind and body to let go of things. When you exhale, you're literally releasing energy from the body. When you exhale while you're thinking, you can release thoughts from your mind. Do it, Ellen, right now. Like really, like sit down, breathe, and release as you exhale all the thoughts from your mind, and tell your body to relax all the muscles. Because then when you tell the body to relax like that, it goes out of survival mode into relaxation mode. It can go into also a sleep resembling state. But you have authority over your mind, over your body. You must all learn this, that you have authority over your minds and bodies. If you don't learn that, then you will feel like you are a victim in your own experience of creation, which is nonsense. You're a beautiful divine entity. All of you are beautiful divine entities that have come into a physical dimension to experience what it is to create experience. You get to experience the function of creating experience. That's wonderful, isn't it? That you can create your experiences. You can change and alter your thoughts. You can add, subtract, edit, delete thoughts from your mind. You have that authority. Wake up. Wake up. You're not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. You are the thinker and the feeler that can alter, change, and redirect them. And again, we've been trained to rely on the outside world to provide us for what we need. But that's not working too well for a lot of people. You know, the mental health industry is a great example of how people are depending on the outside world, and it's not providing them with what they really need. You are what you really need. You are what you really need to teach your mind and body. You need to learn to train your mind and body to be your servant. And it's not a long, hard, complex process if you follow a few really simple, easy steps that they've been teaching me now for a number of years. The function of your breath is so sacred. The actual delicious experience of breathing and allowing your body to relax, giving it permission to relax. That simple function begins to reduce anxiety. It can even lift you out of depression. You can release depression from your body by your breath. You can release thoughts from your mind with your breath. Your breath is sacred. And when you start to become the authority over your own mind and body, wow, then you'll start to create thoughts and ideas, new thinking, new beliefs that will allow you to create a life that you'll be proud of creating. But the world is not designed to be your master. It's designed to be a projection screen for you to observe the effects of your creative process. So stop depending upon the world to end your suffering when you have it within you to do so with the mere act of learning to breathe and training your mind and body to be still, to be quiet, to be open and receptive to you. Train your mind, train your body to be open and receptive to you, because the world can't do it for you. If the world could do it for you, it would have done it by now. So you must become the master of your temple, of that beautiful and wonderful instrument that you have while you're in this physical dimension of experience and creation. Learn to do this. You did not come here to suffer. You came here to create. You came here to learn creation. Wow, I love that. Thank you so much, guys. Got a question from Vertical Connection. Since the recent transition of a loved one, their soul is visiting multiple times. Congratulations. I know when they are here and transmit love and cosmic knowledge. Should I sit in silence? Yes, absolutely. You can request in that space of silence when you've got your 5 physical senses quiet and dormant, and you can move your awareness into sensing the energy that is not of the 5 senses. You can get direct communication with your loved ones on an energy level. They're not in a physical body. They will not manifest in another physical body. The body that you're in right now, the body that they were in, is a one-of-a-kind body. It'll never be recreated again in all of creation. So when they leave that, their awareness is beyond that physical medium. So yeah, sit in the silence. She says, she says she wants to play. I don't know why she remembers something about the word Yahtzee, playing Yahtzee with you, just to have fun. She wants to just have fun with you. But in the silence, yes, you'll understand the play of love in silence. Yeah. In silence, you become more sensitive. When you can get your mind quiet and your emotions and body calm, that's when you can begin to perceive information beyond what you currently know. It's where inventors get new ideas. Where do you think new ideas come from, right? They come from a realm of consciousness that is beyond the 5-sensory world. And you are part of that multi-sensory being that you are. Learn to work with that. Learn to work with that. Thank you for that question, Vertical. Let me see here. We got another question. I'm sorry, I missed that. I have to scroll back up. There's a lot of scrolling here, guys. Can you predict gender of my baby I'm pregnant with? No, we don't do that function. You must understand the function of gender from the perspective of your biology is strictly to perpetuate the opportunities for creative self-expression in a physical medium. That being said, if I tune in, I get a strong female energy, but it's not necessarily the biology. You must understand that souls come from many dimensions, many planetary systems. We are not the only species that exists in creation. And so a soul can come from a very different realm of consciousness and come into a physical body that, while it might be male, their consciousness is very different. But the function of creation still remains the same. But I'm told to tell you she's really looking forward to it. I'm being told to tell you she's really looking forward to it. Thank you for that super chat from Ian. Hi, Ian. Hello, William. Is there any deities that would like to work with me or help me? Wow. Two beings came right into my consciousness right away. Krishna and Vishnu. Krishna and Vishnu want to combine with you to articulate. This is a very unique physical practice. It hasn't been practiced in a long time. But Krishna and Vishnu want to work with you in this practice. They're telling me that it's called the immaculate divine form. To make the body immaculate divine form. This has been an art that was lost many thousands of years ago. We want to restore this. If you are open to working with us, we will do this with you. Yes. Yes. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Question on TikTok. Love what you are doing, brother. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. What do my spirit guides want me to do? This is a question that comes up a lot, and they want me to address it this way. Your spirit guides want to support you in understanding your function of creation. Some of us will aid you directly in the manifestation of your purpose in this physical dimension. But we are not simply here to carry you through something, but to work with you in a collaborative effort of creation. When we come to you consciously, it is because we are here to collaborate. And I'm getting this music, something about music, and they're showing me symbols. The ones that want to work with you, something about music, the collaboration of music and song and dance is very strong with these beings that want to work with you. This is so important that you understand. That's beautiful. But I keep hearing the sound of a tambourine shaking, but it's like really it's music for the soul. A lot of people have forgotten who they are in their body. So many people, they say, have become so attached to their physical body as the source of who they are. They feel dissatisfied, unhappy, unfulfilled, incomplete. Not because they are, but because they're locked into a personality that does not reflect the full measure of your beauty, full measure of who you are as a consciousness. You are an incredible consciousness that has a body and has a mind in this physical dimension to create experiences with, to learn creation. No need to suffer anymore. Suffering is unnecessary. Thank you for that super chat, Ian. Really appreciate it. Can you please tell me if my grandfather is okay? Yes. Yes, he's more concerned about you. He wants to say to you, I want you to be enjoyed with your life. Enjoyed. It's a funny accent I'm hearing. He's saying enjoyed, not enjoyed, enjoyed. Yeah, he wants you to live more in joy. Again, I'm being shown fishing rods and things like this. I'm getting pictures of fishing rods and water and some car, a very strange car. I've never seen it before. Again, the function, thank you so much for that question. The function of mediumship, it's important because you're going to hear this message a lot because it's really important you understand. The function of mediumship is not some mystical, unachievable function. It's natural to who you are as a sentient being. That you have the capacity to experience, receive, and transmit information physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. That you can actually get connected to higher vibrational entities and lower vibrational entities. We're seeing a lot of that on the planet, where a lot of people are getting connected to low vibrational energies, right? And the time of ascension is about raising your vibration up, literally raising and elevating your vibration to a higher frequency expression, closer to a frequency of love and away from the frequency of fear. But everybody's capable of becoming a medium. Question. Hi, Jesse. Are my angels around me and helping me? They say you need to open up to them more. She's very stubborn. They're saying that you're very stubborn. You need to open up to them more. They keep giving you these little signs that you keep dismissing. They say occasionally you recognize that they must be around you, but they're always with you. You need to become more amenable to working with them cooperatively, not subjectively. Your guides, your angels are not here to rule over you. They're here to work with you because they are going to learn something about creation from the level that they're at in their interaction with you, as you'll learn something about the function of creation from the level that you're at while you're in this biological experience. That's a great question. Thank you for asking it. Yeah. Hi, guys. How to develop communication to my guides. I get tingles in the forehead, scalp constantly. Great question, Ellen. There are specific things you need to train your body to do and train your mind to do so that it can become open and receptive to different information. To sensitize your consciousness, your awareness to different frequencies other than the electromagnetic spectrum as it's perceived through your 5 physical senses. The body perceives sight, sound, touch, taste, and hearing frequencies, which are based all in the physical dimension. You as an awareness, while you can be aware of sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, can also learn to train your awareness to perceive beyond the 5 physical senses. And again, in our 101 Masterclass, we go into great detail and practices about how you can actually train your body, train your awareness to begin to perceive the energies of your guides, your angels, those that are not in the physical body. We also have a foundation upon which we build that process, which is raising the vibration of your body. That is putting better foods in your body, better thoughts in your mind, raising the frequency of your consciousness. Low vibrational body, low vibrational thinking will connect you to lower vibrational energies. Much the same way as if you tune a radio to 107.2, you get 107.2. If you turn the radio to 88.2, then you get 88.2. Raising and controlling your vibration are very important in our 101 Masterclass, teaching you that function of putting the right foods in your body, the right thinking in your mind, and then going through practices where you train your awareness to perceive your guides, your angels, and other beings. Our classes are taught by Ascended Masters. We have many Ascended Masters come and teach the lessons 3 times a week. So there's like 6 hours a week of training. Then we got a food program where one of our instructors teaches a process of how to transition away from dead, devitalized food into living, vital, healthy foods. And it's a very simple and easiest process we've ever seen for being able to do that. Then we have other practice where you sit and you practice with students on learning to open your senses, using certain devices to train your consciousness to perceive and receive information outside the realm of the 5 physical senses. But it's a very, very in-depth program. I encourage you to go to check it out on my website. I'll put the website link up on the screen right now, and you can go check that out. There we go. Right here. There you go. So my website, williammichaelforbes.com, or also torontomedium.com, either one of those sites. But being a medium is a natural function everybody can develop. Hi, Gina. Good morning, William. Why do I feel no motivation? Because you're not doing anything. Because you're not doing anything. I don't know who this is, but tell her she's not doing anything. And he's saying, get your ass up, girl. Get your ass up. Get moving. Jump around. Get excited. Get your head out of the gutter. Get your head out of that. Like this guy is saying, he's been with you for about 4 years now, trying to get you to get more active, physically more active. This is why your energy is going lower, because you're more of a physical being than a thinking being. You're more like, and you like the physical world really, really deeply. But he wants you to really get physically active. Get physically active. Jump up around your room right now. Get excited. Pretend you're excited. Learn to control what your body's doing rather than being manipulated by it. Because your body is an animal. Doesn't matter who you are, your body is an animal. And animals do what animals do. And all it wants to do is lie around and do nothing. You, on the other hand, are this beautiful soul that needs to create. And if you're letting your body govern what you do or don't do, you're going to suffer. If you let your mind govern what you're going to think, then you're going to suffer. You must become the master. Master Jesus says this to me all the time. You must train the body. Train the servants. That's what he calls our mind and our body, our servants. You must be the master of the servants, not the servant of the servants. You must become their master. Your mind and your body are your servants, not your master. Hi, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Question over here. Question from Hassan. Can you please explain precisely what you meant by communicate with spirit by thought? Is it speaking in English or images or what? Great question, Hassan. So your perceptive ability as an awareness, you can perceive information in symbols, sensations, images, clear words, sounds. There are different modalities, but clairvoyance, you see images, you can see colors. Clairaudience, you can hear frequencies and information being transmitted to you. Clairsentience, where you can feel certain things happening. And claircognizance, where you just know certain things are happening. Those are the 4 non-physical senses that you as an awareness possess. They were not developed by this world. The world focused you on paying attention to your 5 external senses. So those internal senses never got a chance to be developed. In our masterclass, we walk people through a process of reawakening those senses. So basically, it's thought, image, sensation, and knowing are the ways in which spirit or energy can communicate to you from the perspective of a non-physical dimension, right? Thank you for that question, Hassan. Who are the guides that work with me? That's funny. I'm getting first name, Jack. This guy named Jack works with you, which is not unusual, but he's wanting to get you to get more, he wants you to be more rugged, be more nature oriented. She's got to get out into this. She's got to get out into nature. Okay. Anything else? The information will be there among the trees. Yes. So he's saying that you have an ability to receive direct information from the consciousness that functions as tree. The consciousness that functions as trees. He wants you to get out in the trees and sense and feel what they are trying to impart to you, but you must be among them to receive this information. This is your sacred cathedral, these trees. But go to them and open your ears, not the ones on your body, but the ones in your consciousness. There are others there. Yes. So there are other beings in the forest that you'll work with, like fairies are there in the forest, and they're, again, on a different frequency of perception. And that fairies is just a term that I give to them because that's what feels familiar to me. with that type of energy, but they work with you as well. A question from M Tops. When waking up in the morning, I feel I am a slave to my mind and body. What specifically should I do to be in control? Take your body for a workout. Take your body for a walk. Tell your mind to be silent and still. Give your mind the types of thoughts that give you joy. Give your mind the types of thoughts that give you joy. Give your body the types of actions that give you authority over it, so your body knows you are its authority. When you rise up, take your body out of bed with great joy. Give thoughts of joyfulness, of fulfillment, of happiness, of a beautiful new day. Give creative thought to your own mind instead of allowing and waiting for your mind and your body to think and act for you. They are designed to follow your instructions. They are designed to follow your instructions. They are not designed to be your masters, but your servant. And that's a good thing, the first thing you should do in the morning when you open your eyes is say, it's a brand new, beautiful day, because it is, right? And you put thoughts in your mind that you want to live with, and you direct your body to take actions that you want the body to live with. Go out, exercise, go for walks, go out and go grounding in nature. Go out and get your feet on the ground. But train your body that you are its master, and you are. It is your servant. Look at it. It doesn't want to do that, but I'm telling it, pick the glasses up. It doesn't care about the glasses. It's doing what I'm thinking it to do. Your body's designed to do what you tell it to do. Your mind's designed to think what you tell it to think. Most of us have been conditioned by the environment, so we're thinking what the environment has told us to. And so we are confused and we are lost, not because you are lost and confused, but the information that you've been given by this world confuses you because it doesn't represent you. Choose your own thinking process and liberate yourself in the function of creation. For when you assume authority over the thoughts in your mind and the actions of your body, you move back into the function of creation. And that is what you are here to learn to do, to learn to live through the function of creation deliberately and consciously. Do not depend on this world to do your thinking for you when you can create your own thought. And do not depend upon the world to take care of your body when it is your body to be responsible for. And once you understand that authority that you have over your thinking mind, then the energy that you call emotion will begin to flow with the nature and quality of the thoughts that you begin to put into it. And your body will move and become dynamically excited and empowered by what you do with it, as equally as it will become disempowered and disenfranchised by doing nothing with it. But you are here to create. It is your function. Thank you so much for that. How much longer will all these ascension symptoms last? This is a great question. Listen, we are in a time of ascension. Literally, there's energy coming into the planet in a very high level of intensity right now. Learning to integrate these energies into your body in the vibrational state of love. So think of this energy as like cookie dough, okay? And your thinking, the thoughts in your mind, and the things you do with your body, organize that energy. And if you're thinking thoughts, I can't do anything right, blah, 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 that energy gets organized into that structure. So this cosmic cookie dough, if I can continue to use that analogy, that you can alter and change your thinking and what you do with your body to reconfigure this energy, to elevate yourself up, to raise your vibrational frequency in your body and your mind up. But these ascension symptoms will increase, but they do not have to be of a negative nature. What you do with your body, what you think with your mind, creates and configures this energy into a certain way, like a cookie cutter. The thoughts you have are like little cookie cutters. Certain thoughts cause the energy to form this emotion, and certain actions cause the energy to form that condition in your body. Learn to do that. But they'll be pretty intense for a few more days. They're coming in. But meditation, grounding, proper hydration. will all contribute to your body and your mind being able to integrate these energies in a healthy, powerful, and empowering way. I hope you do that. Oh, you're very welcome. God bless you too. Did my dad agree with the choice? Yes, he did. He just says yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's what he's saying. Thank you so much. Oh, he wants you to feel that from him. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. He wants you to feel that joy that you gave him in his liberation from matter. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. Thank you for bringing your dad into this. What a wonderful, beautiful soul he is. Wow, such joy and gratitude to all. He says he knows that it seemed difficult, but you do not understand. But please receive this from me now. My gratitude, my such joy and freedom. Thank you so much for this gift. All right, you're not meant to suffer. You're meant to create, and those around us can love us enough to help us in that process of movement. The movement from the body to non-physical realm is very similar as coming into the body from a non-physical realm. One is easier than the other, because when you get so bound by believing you're a body, then when it's suffering as it's going through its process of transitioning from its own existence as a physical entity, like the leaves on a tree, right? See them every year. They get old, they shrink up, they die, they fall to the ground, they become part of the earth again. Your body goes through that same process. And if you believe your body, then you might go through the pain and the suffering. There's ways to leave your body. There's ways to leave your body with your awareness. Oftentimes people hold, I get told this a lot of times by people that have left, that their family members were holding on to them, weren't supporting their willingness and desire to leave. They don't want them to leave, hold on. But you keep thinking, if you think in terms that your life ceases to exist because the body ceases to function, you're making a big mistake. Do not let them suffer. Do not let them suffer unnecessarily. They're always filled with joy when that happens. Yes, we'll do that too. Is my sister Grace coming through for me? Goodness gracious. Not so strong right now, but she has been with you on a number of. Wow, she's running all over the place in what she's learning now. And it really is like that when people, you look at little children when they come into the body, and in about 2 or 3 years, right? You can't stop them. They're running around. We're like that when we leave our body. We go into another realm of experiential awareness, and we begin to play and explore and experience as we evolve in that level of reality, right? The physical dimension is only one small layer of experiential reality. There are many layers above and many layers below. But yes, she wants you to know she loves you very much. Something about the pendant. She's showing me like a golden heart right around this area. Is that an actual? She's saying no. She wants you to know that she really appreciated your heart of gold. Yes, she's just saying that your heart is like gold. Yes, I understand. So for those of you that are wondering about mediumship, it's important you understand that it is a skill that is developed and learned over time, like walking or talking or studying or becoming learning new skills. Mediumship is the same. It's a process of learning that goes over time. Inaccuracies and incorrect information isn't about a problem. It's simply that it's a part of the process. Like a little baby learning to roll over, or a little child learning to walk that falls down because they haven't quite learned it. So too, in opening your non-physical senses of clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, there's a process of developing those skills, the same way there was a process for you learning how to hold a glass, or how to articulate words, or to walk, or to run, or to jog, or to be a gymnast. Skills need to be developed, and they get developed by our repeated practice and exposure to them, and we make mistakes along the way. So don't be afraid to open up your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, your clairsentience, your claircognizance. Don't be afraid to develop those skills, because they are skills that everybody has. Some people call it intuition and hunches. We go into great detail about how you learn these things. And Master Jesus and Buddha, many talk to us about how you can open these senses up in a safe and effective way, and minimize the fear and anxiety that goes around the learning process, because it can be unnerving learning a new skill, whether it's a skill of swimming or the skill of skydiving. Whenever we're learning something new, there's always an element of uncertainty to it. And that's natural and healthy, right? You're a beautiful soul. Question from a freak of nature concerning the mind and body being a servant. Proverbs 30:21 and 22, paraphrase, the earth is disturbed when a servant bears rule. That's a beautiful quote, freak of nature. And it's true. The master, what is the state? The master went on a journey, came home, and the servants had taken over the house, right? And he had to put the house in order, right? You are the master of your house. As awareness, you are the master of your house. And you need to put your servants in order so that they serve you properly. Great consideration. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Can you tell me if my father is okay and does he know what happened? His personality doesn't know. Yes, his personality doesn't know what happened as it happened, but his awareness is quite understanding of what he's learning. He's saying you must understand that the context in which I understand it is not the same as the context in which you are asking the question. It is important you understand that. Yes, I'm seeing two different sides of things now. I see what I know and I see what I do not know. And this is important. It is what I'm here to learn. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hello, Heather. Hi, Angel. Rainbow Warrior saying, I keep being told there's a lady around me all the time. I'm wondering if it is my grandma. Yes, it is. But there's somebody else with her too. She's got another woman with her. And it's something, I think it's her mother. She's saying it's the mother with her. I'm still going through learning my abilities, but I do think it might be her. It is her, but there's another one with her, another female with her. Remember, anything you've learned new in the physical dimension, the same type of learning process is true when you're learning clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. Virtually every major military organization around the planet has devoted huge amounts of resources in training people to open up their psychic abilities. Everybody has them. Why most people aren't aware of them isn't because there's something wrong with them. The reason why most people aren't aware of them is because the environment from the time you're born forces your awareness to focus exclusively on the five senses, the external world. So the internal senses don't get a chance to develop the same way because you're not focusing on them. And most of what's going on in our educational systems do not train you to focus inward. They train you to focus outward. So those internal senses lay dormant and undeveloped. But they're there, and you can wake them up when you're ready to. Question, does my friend Heidi try to connect with me from the other side? She said yes, but not as much as she used to. She's moving into the other elements. She's saying she's moving into the other elements. I don't know what she means by that. It's the first time I've heard anybody say that. But she used to connect with you a lot. Now it's more, she's moving on to other things. Very exciting though. It's funny, when you go to Europe or you jump on the bus and you go to work and you leave your home and you leave your family, you don't think much about you're away from them, that you're off to work or you're off to another country or you're off on a journey. A lot of people don't think about that leaving your body is a similar type of process. You're just not in the house anymore. You've gone out, right? If you think of yourself just in terms of a body, then the idea of death is an unnecessarily frightening consideration, because there is in truth no death. There's a transition in consciousness from matter to invisible consciousness or energy. Wow, thank you so much. there is negative energy around me and I have spiritual attacks. Are they attracted to my light? Again, when you feel lower vibrational energies like that, and there's a lot of them being projected out by people in authority trying to keep people in lower vibrational energies of fear, right? Because they feed off that energy. And a really simple way, when you feel that sensation of attack or anxiety, something's going on around you, you want to take your body, sit it down, and you want to breathe it slowly and deeply, and you want to release all the tension from your body. You want to get your body to completely relax. And then you want to turn to the thinking mind and direct the thinking mind to become quiet and peaceful. You want to give it those suggestions. Tell the mind to become quiet and peaceful. Use your breath to direct the body and mind to do this. And you'll find those lower vibrational energies, you'll raise yourself out of the frequency. You'll retune yourself. That's what that process is. It's literally retuning your body and mind to a different frequency. Because in order for you to be on a feeling of attack, you have to have something on the energy of fear going on in either your conscious or subconscious fields. So you want to alter and change the frequency of your mind and body by directing it into a different function and relaxing the body, getting it relaxed and peaceful, getting the mind quiet and calm, changes its frequency. And then when you put thoughts into it, like a thought like love, even the word joy, even the word peace, even the word compassion will change the vibration of energy in your mind, which shifts your tuning away from lower vibrational frequencies. You know, when the masters talk to us about this and they show us the simple methods and techniques for learning to do this, it makes it so simple. Happiness is not a complex thing. It's just understanding how to alter and change the thinking mind and your biology consciously and deliberately, how to eliminate old emotions from your body, because you store old emotions in your body. Learn to liberate them. Our 102 Masterclass, we go into great detail on that, how to liberate old emotions from the body. See, Chris is saying, sometimes it feels like we are not being helped. We are always being assisted. When we are in a process of growth, it sometimes feels or seems like we are alone, but we are never truly alone. That is absolutely true. We are never alone. You are never alone. So, but raising your vibration becomes very important. Lifting your energy up with proper food, proper activity, grounding, proper water. Raise the vibration of your body so it changes what energies you tap into and tune into. Change the nature and quality of your thoughts. It changes your frequency. Change your thoughts, change your frequency. Change what you put in the body, change its frequency. And then you start to elevate your consciousness up, and you won't pick up no lower vibrational energies anymore. And believe me, there are a lot of demonic energies on the planet right now. We see them running around the streets here. So you want to keep your vibration up so you can't tune into that energy anymore. Raise the vibration of your body, raise the vibration of your thinking by practicing certain simple things. Thank you so much for that sentiment, Chris. Really appreciate it. My father has passed. I'm waiting for my mother. I'm worried for my mother. Is she hiding her depression? Is my dad seeing her? Your dad is with her. They did not want to part. She's not hiding her depression. She's hiding her yearning. She's hiding her yearning to be with him. Please tell her that he wants her to know that he is with her energetically. She knows this already, but she keeps missing the body. Please understand, yes, when somebody leaves you, it's not personal. You're a soul in the body, an experience you're having. They're a soul in a body, an experience that they're having. When one person leaves biology, it doesn't mean they're rejecting you or ignoring you or trying to cause you. They're moving into the journey of their soul. And your mother, again, is yearning for him to be in this physical dimension, but he's with her energetically. She knows this. She knows this. She feels him. She feels him when he sits down in the chair, and she feels him when he's knocking on the door, and she feels him out in the backyard. She knows when he's there. She's got to realize she is not alone. He's not abandoned her. He's just not physically present with her. People have to understand that body is not the sole locus of your identity. Your body and your mind are not the sole locus of your identity. Your awareness is. And your awareness is not just biology. Your awareness is not just thought. Your awareness is consciousness. that interacts with thought and biology to create changes in the creative process. And we'll be saying this over and over and over again. When they told us to start teaching people and sharing this wisdom and knowledge with others, when they said, you have to start doing this, this is the time of ascension. They said people will just start coming and showing up because they're ready to wake up. And waking up means you learn to control your thinking, you learn to control your creating, you learn to moderate your mind and your body to be in the image and likeness you need them to be in, right? We got time for one more question, I think, and then we'll head on. Let's see. Hi, guys. Oh, thank you. So, hi, Mary. Wow. Question, TikTok, here we go. My mom has been trying to communicate with me through dreams, and I can't recall her last message. I'm getting shown like a watering plot, like something about watering. She's showing me something that all I'm seeing is her hand, right? And I'm seeing that, and again, it's not a physical hand, it's the hand, the way my physical brain interprets her energy in this way. Anyway, so she's showing like a watering can, watering something. I don't know what it is. Something to be watered, something to be nurtured, something that has to be taken care of, that she wants you to take care of. It's really important. That's the way she's communicating it to me right now. Can you be more specific than that? She says, you know what it is. But you need to pay more attention to it. You're not giving it enough. You got to give it a little more. It needs to be taken care of. She's like really insistent on that. It needs to be taken care of. Don't leave it untended. Wow. I want to say thank you, everybody, today. What a wonderful day. And I want to thank the Ascended for being present with us. Again, for those of you that want to support the channel, you can certainly do so through my Patreon page. You can also use the super chat feature if you're on YouTube. You can also use the gifting on TikTok. And again, thank you so much for your support, for the follows, for the gifts, for the wonderful insights and inspirations each of you have all offered. You are not here to suffer. You are here to learn the function of creation. You are a creating intelligence. You are not a body. You are not a mind. You have a body. You have a mind. And they are devices for learning the function of creation. You did not come here to suffer. You came here to learn creation. And on that note, I want to wish you all much love, much joy. Have yourselves a wonderful and a beautiful day. And I will look forward to seeing you on Wednesday's edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.